Hi, so here I want to show how to ready a wig and what I mean by that. There's basically three things I do. So this is Bowie from Chelsea Smith Crowns. 90% of my wigs are from Chelsea, but she is beautiful. What I want to fix is how flat she is. So she has the 13 ear to ear lace, right? So ear to ear, she has this 4-inch lace space, but she feels flat, right? And I want this hair to kind of fall over that lace line. And I'm going to use my flat iron heat tool to make that happen. So my plan is blow dryer trick, add some body right at the lace line. See what that does. I'll show you in a minute. Then I'm going to take the heat to the lace line because I like it to lay flat. And then I'm going to ready the ear tabs. Basically, in case the wind comes and blows it back because there's nothing firm in the lace ear tabs, I do some probably light brunette for this one or dark blonde for the lighter crowns. And then I'll put a little foundation powder on the lace line. But let's start with the blow dryer trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take handy dandy blow dryer on medium, and I am going to just blow some hot air right into where this lace space is. You can see she has the pre-plucked middle section there in the lace, but she has all this lace space and ear to ear tabs that 13 inches. So that's what a 13 by 4 means, is it goes 4 inches back and 13 inches ear to ear. So let's give her some heat on that lace line, and again it's about 10 seconds of heat. And again, I do medium, and then cool for 10 seconds. I keep the blow dryer moving because I don't want to burn the lace or melt the lace at all. And again, it's just waking up those fibers. And as it's falling, I'm just pulling on it a little bit to make sure that it's accepting that heat. Then you could really just let it hang for 10 minutes. Or you can put it on cool when people talk about doing a cool blast, and just cool it while it's upside down hanging. And that's what's going to set the volume of the wig. And it might take a couple of tries to get it where we want it. So we'll see in a second. So let's see what that did for us. And again, your forehead right into the lace space and pull it right over your head. And I try to grab my ear tabs by the cap, because this Bowie cap is a little snug on me for a standard head, but I am 23 inches around. The rest of my measurements from here to here are average. It's just I have a large measurement for the whole circumference of my head, like where a headband would go if it went all the way around. But already, I like that she has some volume, but I'm not liking this face flopping stuff that she's doing. So I want to make sure that that's going to end up going back. And while I have the hairdryer right here, I'm going to comb her back and add some heat. And remember, we're heating to get the style to move and cooling to let it actually set. And the whole time we're doing this, we're going to be very careful not to change the curl pattern, because that's going to change too, right? Apply heat, let it cool, and you'll end up with something new. And it will get warm. And it might take a couple of times. Now we're going back to do that cool shot to get it to set after applying that heat. And again, it might take a couple of times to get that to go back. But already I feel like that's a little bit better. Because again, it's funny. I'm like, I don't want it to flop in my face, but then I'm going to pull these right down in front. But there's something different. Like, you really have to make sure that the fibers in the back of the wig aren't pushing the front ones forward. So if you only fix the front and these are pushing forward, it's going to undo everything you just tried to do. Again, trial and error. I still feel so new at this, and I've been doing it for a year. But trust me, you guys will catch on a lot quicker than I did. I am just not, I never did my hair, even when I had hair. So, live and learn. And keep watching all these videos, all these content creators. Everybody shows you something different. But that's kind of the blow dryer trick. Adds a little bit of lift in there. And again, she could probably use it again. But I think for what we're doing, I'm just going to jump into how I want to cover the lace line by making the hair lay down a little bit flatter. Some of the girls do a wonderful job of getting volume in there, so you don't even know there's a lace line. Unfortunately, I'm not a volume girl, and my comfort level is still just having this little bit of coverage over the lace line. It makes me feel better. We all do what we want, but, you know, someone showed me this one day, and I just want to pay it forward because I thought it was the best thing ever. Otherwise, I didn't feel like the hairstyles worked for me, and I was just throwing money out the window. And then I learned a little effort goes a long way, and probably about 20 minutes of your time to just ready your wigs, so you will grab them, you will wear them, even if it's around the house before you're ready to go out. You'll feel better about it. You gotta practice. Like anything new, you gotta practice. So that already is feeling a little bit better. I'm just gonna keep going and heating the hairs behind it, so that'll also support it laying down a little bit flatter. And I just take the brush through it to make sure I didn't cause any undue crimps in it, because again, you heat it up to style it, cool it to set it, and you don't want any extra bumps in there. And again, just getting that heat against the fibers closest to the lace is what's going to help redirect it. And I am holding it with just a bit of tension, nothing too crazy, but I'm trying to let it cool. I've seen a lot of girls with the fans. I should probably get one. I could probably use my hairdryer too, but this just gives it some direction, covers the lace. It doesn't feel like my whole forehead's on display.